Did Babe Ruth never exist? MLB star's wild theory infuriates Mad Dog. A shocking statement from Chicago Cubs star Pete Crow-Armstrong has lit a firestorm in the baseball world, angering a major purist after he brought up a wild conspiracy theory. What if Babe Ruth never actually existed? Crow-Armstrong, an MVP favorite, recently shared his take, saying, "I was like, dude, that's awesome. We always talk about how the game is evolving, and people may as well have been underhanding the ball to that guy, and he's still regarded as one of the best players ever. You might as well dive further into it and be like, well, maybe he just never existed." Those comments quickly caught the attention of longtime sports commentator Chris Mad Dog Russo. Speaking on First Take, Russo didn't hold back, calling Crow-Armstrong's remarks derogatory and saying they drove me nuts. "Hey Pete, you're talking to me now about Ruth," Russo began, clearly agitated. "Nobody hit home runs like Babe Ruth. Say what you want about Shohei Ohtani, we understand that he's a unicorn. Babe Ruth is so good it's mind-boggling. Did you know, Peter Crow-Armstrong, that Babe Ruth hit 27 home runs over 500 feet? Barry Bonds. Never. Not one. Ruth owned baseball. Nobody hit home runs like Ruth. He out-homered entire leagues." Russo then pushed back on the underhand pitching idea. To sit there and say they were pitching underhand, well, why didn't anybody else hit the home runs hitting underhand? Outside of J-Rig, nobody hit home runs. It drives me crazy, especially in baseball. It drives me crazy when I hear today's athletes and media guys who are 30 years old who disparage the old-time guys. He continued, questioning the logic. "It drives me crazy when people think the baseball player in 1927 is not nearly as good as the baseball player today. Are you crazy? He would have been a Hall of Famer as a pitcher. Forget as a hitter. There's only one Babe Ruth. He hit anywhere, anyplace, anytime. He's that good. And when you start to not Ruth, pay attention. Do your homework." That was a disgrace what he said. For context, Ruth, assuming he did exist, became MLB's all-time home run leader in 1921 with his 139th homer, eventually retiring with 714. In both 1920 and 1927, his home run totals alone surpassed those of most entire MLB teams. He remains the all-time leader in slugging percentage and OPS, a dual threat who achieved Hall of Fame numbers both as a pitcher with the Boston Red Sox and as a legendary hitter for the New York Yankees. This clash of old-school reverence and new-school skepticism continues to spark debate, proving that even a century later, Babe Ruth's legacy is as powerful and contentious as ever.